हील कर ले मार्गलिन मेरे भाई, नाइस वन, मजा आ गया। चल ये नेट से खत्म होने वाला है, बूम 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 गया। 1v3 कर दिया नाल्बू ने, क्रेजी ब्रो। 17 फ्रैग्स फॉर रिजेक्ट टोक्यो। व्हाट, क्या खेला है इसने। दिस न्यू DplusKia is crazy bro. I think 4MV is cooking something. Let them cook. Let them cook. तो हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज mrspikeinquiry। आज का वीडियो काफी खतरनाक होने वाला है कि आज हम देखने जा रहे हैं PMWC PUBG मोबाइल वर्ल्ड कप ग्रैंड स्टेज का डे 1। इस वर्ल्ड कप में ऑल अराउंड द वर्ल्ड द बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट टीम्स कंपीट करने वाले हैं फॉर ग्लोरी, फॉर ट्रॉफी। एंड इस टूर्नामेंट का टोटल प्राइस पूल है $3 million, व्हिच इज क्लोज टू 25 crore रुपीस। क्रेजी अमाउंट भाई, काश इंडिया भी होता, कितना मजा आता। होपफुली नेक्स्ट ईयर। इस ग्रुप स्टेज में टोटल 24 टीम्स खेलने वाले हैं एंड इस 24 टीम्स को 3 ग्रुप में डिवाइड किया गया है, रेड, येलो एंड ग्रीन। आज ग्रुप रेड एंड येलो खेलने वाले हैं 6 मैचेस। ग्रुप रेड एंड येलो से खेलने वाले टीम्स को आप स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हो। रिप्रेजेंटिंग मंगोलिया वी हैव 4MV, रिप्रेजेंटिंग ब्राजील वी हैव Alpha7 Esports and Inco Gaming, रिप्रेजेंटिंग टर्की वी हैव Besiktas Black and NRX Gaming, representing Indonesia we have Boom Esports, representing Russia we have Brute Force, representing Japan we have Kag Osaka and Reject Tokyo, representing Vietnam we have Xavier Esports, representing Korea we have DplusKia and DRX, representing Europe we have Moneymakers, representing Saudi Arabia we have Power Esports, representing China we have Tainba, representing Malaysia we have Yudu Alliance। सबका लैंग्वेज अलग है, एरिया अलग है, बट मारना सबको आता है भाई। आई कैन फील अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑरा फ्रॉम ऑल दीस टीम्स। द मैचेस आर गोइंग टू बी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। ना वीडियो में आगे बढ़ने से पहले नीचे एक लाइक वाला बटन होगा, उसको फटाफट हिट कर देना ऐसे वीडियोस हर रोज देखने के लिए। एम करते 20 के लाइक्स का। मेक इट हैपन गाइस। एंड उसी के साथ सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार, वी आर वेरी क्लोज टू 1 million सब्सक्राइबर्स। इट वुड मीन अ लॉट। मेक इट हैपन, लेट्स गो। एंड विद दैट बीइंग सेड, नाउ लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। एंड आल्सो गाइस, BGMS का ना मेरे को अभी तक परमिशन नहीं मिला, इसलिए मैं वीडियो बना नहीं पा रहा हूँ। जैसे ही मेरे को परमिशन मिलेगा मैं वीडियोस बनाना चालू कर दूंगा। तब तक PMWC एंजॉय कर लेना। फैल्कन्स का अगला मैच है, नहीं पता मुझे फैल्कन्स का अगला मैच है नहीं है। जितने भी लोग स्ट्रीम देखे सारे के सारे एक साथ लाइक बटन ठोको। ओए
getting a nice knock, and as a matter of fact that's 2, so Inco Gaming starting this game
nice start for Inco,
finding those first elimination.
Inco Gaming
टाइनबा का क्या स्ट्रेटजी है बे?
in PMSL Americas team
क्यूजेड ने को किया। टाइनबा ने दो बंदे गए बूम के,
getting a nice
दो बंदे गए बूम के।
Boom Esports, so I mean we're starting to see
क्यूजी नॉक,
finishes come out early here.
Classic young.
बट बहुत दूर से हो जाएगा।
On to NATO, trying to get that first aid off.
क्या नेड था ब्रो, बहुत सही नेड।
Does take down Satan.
उसके मार देगा। ओए होए होए, नाइस ट्रेड फ्रॉम पावर इजी।
Easy has his back behind the wall, not going to be suppressed in time. CG Osaka going to have to do a little bit more work on this one. Easy
4MV दे रहा है रिजेक्ट टोक्यो को।
It looked like Kagasaka's ammo reserves were running a little bit dry.
QZ knock,
Not too sure on the rest of the players, but
QZ finish।
try and force their way on through. In the meantime, over in Camp Alpha,
पर रिजेक्ट टोक्यो, दो बंदे गए रिजेक्ट टोक्यो के।
keep all 4 of their players alive.
4MV दे रहा है।
Reject are suffering.
बेरॉन 2 फ्रैग्स।
Yes, they are. As a matter of fact,
Reject Tokyo is on the back foot. 4MV is pushing. मजा आएगा।
Move as we take a look at this replay here.
Oh,
Orbit. Oh wow! Knocking 2 out of that vehicle, so that's how he got it done.
बहुत प्यारा स्प्रे था।
That's just what you got to do, you know. That is the value that they're going to see. Unfortunately, in the meantime, Ponbit has jumped
Right now, and you can see
भाई इनको बीट ही देगा Alpha7 को। Thought so, thought so, thought so।
Right in the open, hits the lay down very quickly. Another great knock.
Nice trade man, nice trade, nice trade, nice
That
trade।
return fire is just too good. 7 has
अरे
a
trade किसने
beautiful
लिया?
angle though here onto A7. Oh, Alpha7
लग गई Alpha7 की।
First aid is going to get popped in the meantime. IWNRX did go down on the south strap. Moneymakers win out the fight, but Inco continued to lay down the hurt. I say Inco, just 7. McGrellin, the question mark.
Heal कर ले मार्गलिन मेरे भाई। Nice one, मजा आ गया। चल।
And he will enter into
4 finishes 2 men strong। And zone देखो 120 मीटर भाई।
It's going to work out.
Gonna work out well.
Heal battle।
You know, McGrellin did
आखिरी बंदा है मार्गलिन।
on that way, and he's the last player up for Alpha7.
आखिरी first aid है।
Did get
Certainly do have a chance, I think, on the western side.
अरे जोन पहुंच गया ये।
How they're going to strip one another.
But brute force को पता है exactly कहाँ है वो।
Sources they try and leave from that
आ रहा है, मोली आ रहा है।
Camp Alpha,
लग ना जाए।
bunch of death sentence.
लग गए, on point।
Oh
Brilliant
my
volley coming on
goodness.
through pre-pod.
Alpha 7 को कितना points मिलेगा?
McGrellan goes down
Hashtag 9
a bit.
hashtag 9
DplusKia
मतलब 0
misses
points ना?
that time.
नहीं आ गया इधर आ गया 4MV आ गया.
DplusKia are now in the best spot in this
कर दिया.
circle. How many
Reject
eliminations
Tokyo
are they gonna get? Well, Team Reject are now getting
is about to
pushed.
be wiped.
Poor Miracle has no choice. They got
No, they got wiped.
right now.
They're
and
out
They do get
at
the
hashtag
finish.
8.
So as we start to look at this little
भाई
split
4MV दे रहा है बे.
they're gonna have to run
7
out
finishes.
wide open. So yeah, getting as many eliminations as you can. Right
But
here,
zone नहीं है
right
उनके
now
पास.
is definitely imperative. Below this mountainside though, and they're holding those edges, looking to soak up some of these points. But here comes brute force on the push.
Freezer nearly goes down, but manages to get
लग
safety.
गए.
And there's the shot from Neos through the window, looking for a second as
Nice
well.
one.
They close
Brute
it
force,
down.
4
Ain't
finishes,
no
3 man
pain, no
strong.
sweat for brute force. Champions are back in EMEA. They'll continue their run here.
4MV
making
pushed.
the cross now. As Rivas looking to get through. Does get set on fire there, but with the DBS,
Nice.
not going to slow his roll.
Rivas क्या?
The second soon to follow. But Doc goes down in the
Doc का
meantime.
पेटी बन
Flush
गया.
as well from Kakali. Projectors falls, but they take one down.
4MV तो मार के खेल रहा है भाई.
Get elimination if
10
you can do
finishes.
it. 4MV with 3
Apex
players up.
domination.
Start picking up
DplusKia का game है
When
bro
you
ये.
get a zone like this and you're in that position, you want double-digit elimination chicken dinner. Let's see how they do it. Meanwhile, brute
4MV
force
is not gonna make
pushing
it.
up, but that pressure from DplusKia is making
No,
it
they're out.
There we go. 4MV
Xavier
goes
Esports
down.
and DplusKia दोनों मिलके 4MV को पेल दिया. They're out.
They get a miraculous shift.
तो DplusKia पे गाड़ी नहीं
right
है.
there, just screaming, Lamborghini, mercy,
अगर वो-
mercy, please, please help. Just give me a couple seconds so I can move up here. But no, the nades are starting to come out. Will that do it? Oh, it hurts. It hurt. Yeah, free pot. It's only a matter of time. Maybe we see him just stay in the blue zone and try
खाने
to
वाला है,
deny
खाने वाला
some
है
points here. But nope, never mind.
Power को मिला
It's
kill.
gone. Power's gonna take that one.
Al-Haji, brutal.
It's a
force.
3v4 situation. DplusKia has the clear advantage, but zone
Here in their home ground.
zone कहाँ जाएगा?
Another team from Saudi Arabia going to be happy with their opening performance so far. 3 eliminations, hoping to rack up a couple more on the card.
बहुत carefully खेलना पड़ेगा DplusKia को. A single mistake and
Let's see how this all ends up. It's all about timing right here. So, if
BT हो जाएगा उनसे.
Xavier and Power go at it, DplusKia can come down and
They're pushing, they're
third-party
pushing.
this. But it looks like DplusKia are already on the move to Power.
Nade,
so
nade, nade,
let's see
nade,
if Xavier's going to get on the move, but
White
Cage
Oi!
is trying to hold it down. Doesn't do
Nice
it.
one.
Hustle does get
Osal, nice one.
triple
Rev देना
down.
पड़ेगा.
DBSs are out.
nice one bro.
The finish.
Bro Osal
Goes straight
बहुत प्यारा खेला इधर.
DplusKia did
अगर ये भी नॉक होता ना
box
तो
in the
तुरंत
middle.
वो
Xavier now with a
Xavier आया
chance
था
to try and move
वीडियो
in.
था. nice one.
Is the anchor
Excellent teamwork bro. DplusKia बहुत प्यारा. अभी 4 मैन हो जाएंगे इतने में.
They have control. The Xavier slowed down. 2 players now as the reses are starting to come on through. The healing coming in as
It's over, it's over. DplusKia dinner.
Just know where to move. The
DplusKia
nades, they
beautiful
are
dinner.
Look at that. 3 on the
आ रहा
left side of
है.
your
ये
screen.
नेट से खत्म होने वाला है. Boom boom boom.
Bang, bang.
गया.
Third to put the icing on the cake.
Natte.
Margin down. One more to get through. And Xavier with their last hope.
Excellent winner chicken dinner by DplusKia guys. Crazy.
Heroes will take
Crazy.
Woo, DplusKia had to win that
Osal.
one. Like I said, we wanted to see
ओसाल भाई
double-digit
तुम्हारे लिए मैं मार रहा हूँ.
and the chicken dinner, and they did exactly that.
भाई क्या ही मैच था. A great start. चलो बढ़ते अपना मैच 2 की तरफ.
Because if that vehicle gets blown up, he is stuck out in the open.
DRX right now, right on the top of the hill.
Bro, after match पढ़ूंगा मैं, ठीक है? After match खत्म होते.
एंट्री अच्छी है लेकिन बैठने का तरीका अभी बड़ा कैजुअल है. एंट्री अच्छी है लेकिन बैठने का तरीका अभी बड़ा कैजुअल है.
DRX versus 4MV.
Alliance moving in on the northern side.
4MV is 2 man strong now.
Early. They hold their nerve, they play time, and now they can sweep through this northern hillside. One of the strongest positions in this
Lug
next circle. Xavier.
Doc is the last man standing.
And the battles are starting to ring out, and here comes
एक HP है वो भी. मार दिया. 4MV बाहर. At hashtag 11. Wow.
Out of there. That's what happened.
मैंने क्या बोला था? 4MV and Alpha 7 दोनों top 5 guaranteed.
Stage 5.
एक गया.
Alliance, perfect timing here, and DRX are able to make it out of there.
एक गया.
But not completely unscathed. They lose 1 player.
Yeah, they've been on 3 for a while now. I think it was just Lamborghini scouting.
right.
The rest of them are actually in that military base down to the south side. Paragin and Nate both.
It's time for Alpha 7
there in the
to climb the ladder.
of the 4-man squad from Alpha 7 in C.
And,
निकालने वाले हैं ये match. Let's go, Alpha.
Area like the back of their hand.
It's
So they're
time to
ready for this
show
one.
the lobby.
Time to shine. And, you know, Alpha 7,
Who you
when
are.
they're on that edge play, they have really good odds.
Same goes for
They
Reject
center
Tokyo
zone
also.
and the play
DRX ने damage दिया, final blow, Judo Alliance ने दिया,
Try to set
4MV
it on
को.
in early, maybe catch some teams off guard. But, yeah, they do make some sacrifices in the process. Jimmy
Nice one.
with the shots. Put in work. And the
DRX
run
two-man.
confirmation. DRX getting punished.
Absolutely. Good stuff, but they do lose a player.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he sat down on top of a nade, but he steps out, he strafes
Nice
away.
one. आखिरी बंदा है DRX का.
Two players from U2 around
U2
the
फाड़ रहा है.
sidelines, and now one more player from
फाड़
DRX
दिए.
to go.
DRX
The
बाहर.
vehicle goes up in smoke, and so does that northern hill
Good
position.
job, U2.
Alliance need to keep it together, though. They've
Five
only got
finishes,
three,
three
and
man
the
strong.
Sixers have a sideline.
Oh, but the smokes are ringing out very quickly, but Alliance are able to get that rest.
Reject के दो बंदे knock.
With three players,
3
5
बंदे knock Reject के.
Already, the most eliminations we've
Reject
seen
बाहर.
so far. Actually, no, Tiamba was
भाई
7.
TNBA
They're doing a great job.
फाड़
in
दी
that
भाई
position.
TNBA ने.
And let's see if they're able to finish out Inca. Only one player left. It's Nunez.
Nade over. doesn't
ओए
get the
nice
job
nade
done.
बे, nice nade. इनको बाहर.
Sent back, but it's not enough to slow the roll.
TNBA क्या खेल रही बे? 10 finishes. QZ 5 solo finishes. अपने अपने predictions बताओ comment section में. I strongly feel like ये Alpha 7 निकालने वाली है. पर TNBA बहुत खतरनाक flow में है, तो उनको रोकना थोड़ा challenge होगा. Because they have 10 frags, 4 man strong. Boom का time आ चुका है. Boom का time आ चुका है.
Whoa!
They pawn bait knock.
That's a firecracker right there.
Beautiful nade बे, Jimmy.
Delivering that nade on
Yummy is the last man standing for Boom
Perfectly
Esports.
placed. Able to get the nade and the job done. Alliance now playing on with 3 from the west side, a little bit isolated from the rest of this scrap.
That's one of the sickest nades I've seen in a long time. Look at that. That was perfect.
Crazy nade था वैसा ही में.
Onto Mafioso.
Yup,
नीचे से.
and now you got Boom in that one ridge. That little dip isn't very good coverage. You can see QZZ starting to put some work on it. One nade's all it take. Will that do it? Oh, he does get pieced up in the process. Yummy still trying to hold on for dear life. And he is down to just about a third HP.
कर लेगा survive भाई, कर लेगा अभी के लिए.
You can see Boom need to get rid of him.
मारने जा रहे हैं finally.
Resource to allow them to get into military base and navigate through it later on. That's exactly what
12 finishes for TNBA. 4 man strong.
Start to transition, right? But you can see no
Bro,
smokes there.
Alpha 7 versus TNBA जो होने वाला है clash इस final fight में,
See if that comes back.
बहुत crazy होगा. Yudu has done a fantastic job as well so far.
Meanwhile, Alliance are going to be taking. Oh, actually, they're moving away.
Oh!
Rio.
लग गई.
Quick on the gun. Gets
मतलब
you.
अभी तारीफ किया मैंने. UD is doing a fantastic job. उनका ये लग गई.
To be on the lookout. I mean, they knew
चलो अब मैं क्या TNBA का तारीफ करूँ क्या?
Across the vehicle just didn't have the HP to sustain it, and it was the vehicle explosion that took them down.
Bro, Xavier Esports is no a pushover team, not a pushover team. ओए 2 बंदे knock TNBA के.
West, but they only have that one player now remaining.
Alliance pushing up onto Alpha 7, taking a lot.
ओ लियो भाई.
आराम
से.
Actually, the sight lines from
दिख
Alpha 7.
गया.
Trying to get this elimination.
Molly.
That could be good for a team like Tiamba. Oh man, Mafioso. This guy moves an inch and he's
Nice one, Bay. Nice one. 5 finishes.
That is a lot.
4 man strong. Oh, it's happening, guys. It's happening.
Low ammo on the M4 though for Mafioso.
That's
Fortunately,
true.
He's got the DBS in the back pocket, and it's gonna get close range pretty soon. So he does.
TNBA को Xavier Esports को संभालना पड़ेगा. Alpha 7 को BJK को.
Danger ability around the scrap that they're gonna take with the Xavier.
Liu ने Lamborghini को knock किया. TNBA is pushing.
Taken low to an off angle from a distance, but gets back to cover, can get some healing done.
Zone.
They want more. They are going to hold that sight line. They are going to go around the edge. Liu almost established now with those smokes bloomed. Long breaches into the building. They're pushing the Xavier.
Tiamba pushing into the
Alpha 7 का circle है.
Got those nades out and ready. Nade in big trouble.
हो
He
गया.
naded himself, and so
No
Tiamba,
competition, bे.
terror
No
right
competition
now.
for TNBA. 15 frags.
eliminations. These guys are messing around.
Get Liu back to your feet.
अबे वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप का लॉबी है बे. कुत्ता बना के मार रही है.
Into the south building, a C block, and
कुत्ता ही बना के मार रही है.
momentum that Tiamba can carry forwards from this engagement.
But Alpha 7 is going to stop them. Wait and watch. Wait and watch.
Leading their resources a little bit dry.
They are playing for the win. अभी फाइट लेना ही पड़ेगा. उतार. ट्रेड लेंगे. एक HP नेट आएगा. गया. He's as good as dead. Bond is as good as dead. जानवर है बे ये. लग गई. और बीक.
Up on the roof though, Alpha 7 continue to ring out the shots. Mafioso wants to drop, but he's held back on the leash by the rest of his team. They've got control, but over they go.
क्या मार मार रहे रे.
But they're getting picked up as McGrellan goes down on the sidelines. He's looking for the spray. Long down the B90. He's got the challenge. Hits the deck. The reload there, and he's put the weapons out. Tiambo.
Nice one, Belong. Nice one.
2 players alive.
But choke किया था starting इसने with that gun.
Tiamba, you is still holding.
दो बंदे फालतू के मरे बे Alpha 7 के फालतू के.
To 1 HP though. This is a close one. It is a 2v2v2.
Long गया.
She does get the knock.
The Ducks BJK.
Takes another player out. Tiamba now on 1. 2v2v1. Liu behind the wall. Indomitable in his spirit there. Carrillo from the top rope. Revo there as well. They allowed players to go too far. They didn't need to leave the roof.
No one can do heal battle. No one can do heal battle.
1 minute
लेना ही पड़ेगा.
on the clock. Again, this circle is going to
Alpha 7 has the upper hand in position right now.
See the blue zone take out the last.
Is he? He's still just gonna hold it.
I think so. I think just deny the
Zone से
point.
मरेगा वो. Zone से मरेगा.
Deny the point. Oh, Pan! Can we see it?
लग जा. नहीं लगा अभी. नहीं लगी.
No, never mind.
Zone से
Blue.
कहा. Expected था वो.
Here we go. Reroll.
Nice one.
364. And that
That's
is
the second as well.
बोला मैंने.
Revo jumps
What?
over the top rope. First shot with
किसने मारा? Alpha 7 का chicken था ना ये?
through the window. These guys
Bro वो जो jump करके जो मारा ना उसने. जो jump करके जो मारा ना ऊपर से. That was so smooth. That was so smooth.
Oh, what a play right there. And it was a little bit too close for comfort.
Camera in पे क्यों लगी बे? Show Alpha 7 right now.
Crazy position. What a beautiful
Yes.
1v1 from that player from Tiamba. That was so close. You gotta give it up to that squad though. They pushed
भाई
through.
क्या मैचेस चल रहे बे? पहला मैच
So many eliminations.
पहला मैच खतरनाक था. Second match और
With
खतरनाक.
the most points after the match.
और खतरनाक. Look at this shot from नीचे कूदेगा देख.
No, never mind. Papa Blue.
now.
Yes. Here we go. Reroll. Jumps out.
He had no idea.
64.
He had no idea कि वो वोल्ट कर रहा है.
Revo.
He had no idea, bro.
And that is. Yes. Here we go.
This moment, रेवो का रिफ्लेक्स दिखा दिया, bro. He had no idea कि वो वोल्ट कर रहा है.
Reroll. Jumps out. For 364. And that is the
Second as well.
सेकंड बंदे को भी ऊपर से वोल्ट करते करते मार दिया ब्रो उसने. भाई मुझे लगा मैच 1 खतरनाक है. भाई मैच तो और खतरनाक लगा मुझे. मतलब एक से बढ़कर एक चल रहा है. I just can't wait for match 3. चलो अब बढ़ते अपना मैच 3 की तरफ.
They've got an M4 in the barrel and they're ready to take control of this vehicle as soon as it pulls out the garage. But the smoke has bloomed. It's going to slow things down. Only one player in the vehicle.
Oi,
can turn
HP.
around to the back and they're going to be able to get in and get away from this potentially. Unless Koa can hit more. Really well executed there for Karagasaka.
ओए उतार दिया.
Oh dear.
Crazy भाई.
Now, so, and that is going to be a player down for them.
And किसको उतारे जो 1 HP उसको नहीं.
Second one very low.
That is super unfortunate for CNG Osaka. I mean, just it all just comes down to what weapon that the other
Money
player
maker.
gets, and it just so happens he landed on the M4
With a 6X.
With a 6X.
M4 6X, no
So,
attachments. I think
I
no
don't think
attachments,
you gotta
right?
be
No
too
attachments.
upset about that. I mean, it's definitely frustrating for sure. Pressing
Brute
onto
force
this fight.
is like, bro,
And it looks
हमें
like they
फर्क
might
नहीं
be doing
पड़ता.
it. They are standing out Reggie as a scout.
हम फिर
That
भी
can make
कोशिश
things
करेंगे
interesting.
फाइट
Meanwhile,
लेने
we
के
see
लिए.
Tiamba with the run over.
ओए
onto
Carrillo knock.
Carrillo. That's
Tiamba versus Alpha 7.
Is not how you want to start things off. Alpha 7 now. Losing a player, losing Carrillo, and they've got a long way
और
to
एक
go.
बंदा गया.
That's this
Revo.
big
Revo
shift
गया.
on the circle. Revo goes down as well, and they will now be in a big spot.
Mark
bomb
Glynn
around
is the
their
last
western
man
side.
standing
The
for Alpha
circle's on the
7.
far edge. They're going to have to move far and reject, hold the top of Everest. Inco slowed down a little bit, but nobody's taken a full chunk out of them just yet. Now I take that back though as Vitaly does go down.
ये क्या हुआ?
And then focus inwards afterwards. So let's see how Divine decides to handle it. Inco on the move. Nenebete actually getting pieced up out that vehicle.
Ooh,
Is he
dear.
gonna be able to make
no.
Oi,
it?
nice
Wow,
one,
what a
bad Divine.
shot from Divine.
How do you do that, man?
Crazy उतारा बे.
Crazy.
I mean,
Crazy.
that's why there's some champs in the making for
Woo,
sure.
and the finish done. And now let's take a look at this replay here as, okay, DplusKia.
Ooh.
Wow. Nobu putting
1v3
in
कर
the
दिया ना
work
Albo
with
ने.
that S12K holding
Crazy bro.
down
Nice one.
that antenna position, that World Cup
4MV
championship.
versus
as you got,
DRX.
Team Reject on top
Nice
of
one.
Everest,
Okay.
looking down on this fight. This could be a huge third-party opportunity, but 4MV with that DBS, you can see Baron popping out the shots. He's trying to blow up that vehicle, and meanwhile, up on top,
ओए DplusKia भी आ गया ऊपर
both
से.
these teams just getting ripped apart.
Oh, DplusKia make an entry as well.
आखिरी बंदा है 4MV का.
Ground. They've got
गया 4MV
three
बाहर.
players alive and a potential chance on this west edge if they can get rid of DRX.
4MV बाहर,
4MV
DRX
fall
बाहर.
So do
DplusKia,
DRX, and that is a
9
good opening.
finishes,
The Reject have moved in
3-man
into
strong.
position now. If they can
और एक
get
team आ गया
their
third party,
both
fourth party
power
करने.
rolling up to this scrap.
Whistle knock.
Haji takes the first knock. There is an answer back towards Saitan, but Fidan's moving in on the
क्या fight
sidelines
चल
as
रहे
well.
बे?
And now Novo has to try and hold his nerve. 2 players alive for them. The first doesn't go quite so well, and Fidan is able to do the dirty. Now Haji down in the meantime, though.
The competition, my friends.
Both these teams suffering casualties like crazy. Where is Team Reject? Now they're starting
ऊपर
to
से
get
Reject
active.
Tokyo भी आ रहा
This is
है.
a perfect time to third party all these
Reject
teams.
Tokyo आता नहीं इतना boom bam
He's
में.
going to try to get the res
DplusKia
off
बाहर.
and get a little bit of a reset, but oh my goodness, that is
4MV बाहर.
DplusKia
DRX बाहर.
out of there, and Team Reject just
DplusKia
looking too
बाहर.
strong from this position.
Power भी बाहर होने वाला अभी.
DplusKia.
Power Esports are looking to make that unsafe very quickly. Oh, never mind. Satan getting popped out of his buggy.
Reject
in an
Tokyo को
instant.
कौन रोक सकता है इस मैच में?
Raining down hell upon Power as
Time
they
का
try
और
and
एक बंदा
rotate through.
मर गया.
Divine as well. We've seen
10
how
frags for
accurate this
Reject
guy is with
Tokyo.
the
The
M4.
champions
But
are
they're
here.
low on ammo. Look at that, Divine.
Champion
Not
mode
much in the
activate
back
हो चुका
pocket.
है Reject
Yeah,
Tokyo
he
का.
is there as well, but only
Hill
the
पे कोई नहीं
basically
है.
one magazine
कोई नहीं
to
है.
be getting on with. No one's really been able to push up that
They
far.
own this hill.
They've kept them at bay.
अरे Boom
Reject
Esports कहाँ
are
है बे?
down to absolute
Nice
smash.
one, Besara, nice
Beautiful
one.
angle though, and with these eliminations, they should be able to finally start
टाइम
looting
का
some of these
हमेशा ल्यू
boxes
बचता
up.
है.
They do find a spot. It's not a good one. I'll
ये
tell you right
BJ
there. That's a
के
very
और Boom इन दोनों का
terrible
fight होगा
position,
देखो.
but
इन दोनों का
Sheepdog's
fight
going
होगा.
to start putting that pressure. Team Reject is going to have full sight lines on them. So I would have liked to see a little bit more commitment from Boom, maybe just sending it on up to Everest. But instead, they get caught. Oh,
Nice
wow,
knock,
nice
yummy.
shots though. Besiktas getting punished here.
Here's the thing though, Boom's position right now is absolutely dire. Wants to smoke.
बहुत मार खाएंगे.
Is it going to be enough time with that smoke cadre that they have in the back pocket for Besiktas to have to make their move? Because then they can alleviate a lot of pressure. But with Nunez this close,
Guys,
Inco Gaming, that's
I think
gonna
Tainba
hurt.
का
That
16
is
finishes
so
का
key.
record
They're
break
gonna
होने
pop
वाला
through. You
है.
can see immediately how
Wow.
desperate they
Oh
are
my
to get rid of this
gosh.
guy. Look at the amount of investment they're making. That's 6, 7, 8 nades being
भाई
thrown over
फालतू
to
का
them.
waste कर
And then
रहे
got
हैं.
the knock. Let's put a 9th on and right over the rock. Not going to find it. Nunez dodges everything and puts one back down range.
Let's see if
Yummy
Ahmed
knock.
can get it. Oh,
Sniper
but-
चला रहा है बे,
Oh,
Reggie.
he got a bolt down
Nice one.
in. Reggie is on fire. That is what I've been waiting to see.
Oh,
Oh, and he
yeah.
gets another shot. This man
मजे
is
ले रहा है,
a
पूरा मजे ले रहा है.
menace with the bolt.
Besiktas having to make their move. They're getting suppressed. They're getting pushed back. The titanic performance that Alpha 7 have been able to put up, right? These guys.
भाई रेजी
have
तो पूरा
been
मजे
a
ले रहा है बे.
consistent trio.
सबको दे रहा है बोल्ट एक्शन. ले चोको, ले चोको, ले चोको.
He's going to once again prove his worth.
And I'll tell you what, he already has 4 teams remaining. That's some placement points right there for Alpha
yeah.
7. Let's take a look at this replay though. Reggie, getting another one. That is what we've been waiting to see. And he got the confirmation?
Yeah, he
That's
did,
what
he
I'm
did, he
talking
did.
about. Reggie, when you got a bolt and you're low on that M4 ammo, it's time to bust it out, and he is doing it. in
Marglen
great
ने एक
fashion.
knock
Yeah,
किया.
McGrellan
Shots
in
out.
Zone से मारने वाला है
big
वो. Zone से
trouble
मरेगा.
here,
Kill
but
नहीं
might
देगा.
just give up the points.
दिया रे
Divine,
kill उसने.
Divine actually gets
Divine
it. I'm
को
surprised
दिया.
he didn't go for the deny. Team Reject will take that all day long. And now Besiktas Black looking to get a little bit active here.
15 eliminations on the cards for Reject right now. 7 more potential for them to add, which would put them up to
Boom
22
का boom bam हो रहा है बे.
on the elimination tallies. But that relies on them getting all 7 of them, right? So if any points are denied, if those 2 teams fight off with one another, that's not going to go their way.
To finish strong. You want that chicken dinner. So let's see if they can.
There's one.
Nice one.
Wow, there's one.
Opening up on
He's not
Incoming
getting ripped.
nades.
this might be
Incoming nades.
in a pretty, what looks to be a pretty safe position. That's just no way. With
लग गई.
Besiktas on their 2.
That's it.
17
There's
frags
that knock, there's that nade. That's
for
gonna
Reject
leave them
Tokyo.
in a 2-team situation now.
Proper 4v4 fight है.
17
Proper 4v4 fight है.
17 eliminations.
अगर
I'll
निकाल
tell you
दिया
what, this
Reject Tokyo
Everest
तो भाई
decision paid
crazy.
dividends for the squad.
21.
Only one more team remaining. So it is gotta be Team Reject's game to win here. And it's up to Besiktas Black to pull an upset.
We thought last match में टाइम में कुत्ता बना के मार रही थी.
Absolutely brutal.
तो इसको क्या
We'll
बोलते
see if
भाई?
it comes into effect. Can they slow Reject moving across? Because now the fight's going to come back.
Oi, 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 oi.
Finds Reggie. A brutal
Reggie
force
not
to
finished.
take away. Does he have time for this first aid? Has to dip back behind the headland. The blue zone pushes him off, but he's done the damage. Reject now down
Don't
to
celebrate,
3.
don't celebrate,
Smoke's
don't
breaking out.
celebrate.
Lewis controls on that
3v4
low ground
yeah.
flank.
Team Reject now losing They can
Nice one, man. Nice
here,
one, man.
and
Nice one,
they
nice one, nice
do.
one.
So Lewis from
Sara
that choke
needs
point
to get
angle
revved.
is gone. There's no way he's getting res. It is a pure, well, it was a 3v3, but
My
that
top
knock
stick
right
up
there
was
brings it
अच्छा.
down to 2. It is all up to Tospic from this spot to take out Divine. Look at the patience. He is waiting. Beautifully done. Machine Dust Black turning it around onto Team Reject.
Poser regroups, they get the heal off, and now it's all Duello. Sara is down. Only one player can change this outcome now. It's all up to Duello. What does he have? Is he burnt out on ammo? He's got the DBS.
ये क्या हो रहा है भाई?
Filling the chamber there.
अच्छा नहीं था
And
वो.
he's going to go ahead and try to get all that run speed advantage he can. But Bashik Dust Black,
BJK
4
को
players
हल्के
up,
में लिया बे.
all eyes on
Last
this.
match में
This is
hashtag 2
gotta
इस
be a
match.
chicken dinner. Oh, that would hurt real bad. He finally busts up the M4.
कर दो यार,
but they know
push.
exactly where he is. Are we going to see a run over from Tospic?
Tospic.
Nope. He jumps on out. DBS in hand. 1v1 situation.
Ooh, dangerous there. A little bit hairy over the top. Does he go for it? He does indeed.
Well played, man. Well
Win
played,
out
man.
the
BJK.
challenge. And
बिल्कुल
Bashik from
unexpected.
the crates, taking
बिल्कुल
it away
unexpected.
from
बहुत सही खेले.
Reject. From the top of Everest, they can't quite find their footing.
Wow, what a
super happy.
position. That final
वो
zone
खुद भी
shift
यकीन नहीं
going
कर रहा है
for
कि हमने
Bashik
मार दिया
Dust Black.
इनको.
They took full advantage of it right there. Caught
बहुत
Team
patient
Reject
game
on
था
the
इनका.
back foot on that rotation.
Well played.
Caught out Reggie, and then
ये
hit
टर्की
the dominoes
team है
just
ना ये?
fell right afterwards. A great
पता नहीं
win,
कहाँ
and
का team है.
honestly, a little bit of a
Yeah,
steal
टर्की का
there
team
from
है.
Bashik Dust Black.
Yeah, it was.
Well played,
Very
guys, well
nice
played.
stuff. I saw that buggy at the end, and I thought, you know what? I remember back in EMEA, the buggy plays were coming
Wow.
through thick.
चलो अब बढ़ते अपना match 4 की तरफ. From day 2.
Power takes a flush there over towards Al-Haji. Not
पेटी
so
उसका.
happy anymore.
पेटी.
Alpha 7, Besiktas Black, Akali goes down.
Let's
Quick
go,
plays
Alpha
here
7.
from Alpha 7. This is what they're very known for, right? Just
Close grouping across the board, though, Blank. Looking at the map
What?
screen right here with how things are working out. Look at the rotates in. Meanwhile, in the compound, we see the shot.
ये क्या हुआ Tainba के साथ? Last man standing at Tainba का.
Hello, Blank.
yeah, I mean, they just got another knock onto this team as well. So for DplusKia, I think they're revving up to go. S12K comes through. They finish
I
off
love this
QC.
DplusKia.
I think Tiamba,
Aggressive,
this might
sharp,
just be
and
night-night
precise.
for them.
Trying to put up the fight. Bit of damage back to slow down the initial engagement. Closing the distance between the two, though. A good use of the nades so far. You're creating a bit of space with the zoning. Molly on the top floor makes it harder for the peak. You've got a man in the back line as well. Looking to steal away some points on potential. Tiamba through the door, and they're gone.
Insane as well for
DplusKia
them. This fight looked a little bit
ने
edgy
वाइप
for me,
कर दिया
honestly,
टाइम
because
कि भाई बूमी
Power
स्पोर्ट्स
versus Boom.
का नहीं चल रहा है उतना अच्छे
It's all
से.
starting to get a little bit crazy because there's not a huge
Boom
amount
is
of
a very
space here
reliable
in these
team.
foothills.
No, limiting you with the cover. You've got to play around. You've got to make
Oi,
it for
oi, oi.
yourself. Huge damage
Heal,
back
heal,
to Koa, and it will slow him down slightly. Let's see if you can shake the Moneymaker on this one as he gets in close, supported by the squad.
Boom
and they
Sports
are able
बाहर.
to at least clean up. It's trades either side, though, and you've got a lot of infighting going on here, Blank, with the amount of squads in close succession. Dangerous.
I'm sweating right now. Yeah, it's not good. But yeah, for IWNRX, I think this is now the time to
Revonock.
move. They did just hit a shot over towards Alpha 7. This might be just a quick rundown. I mean, IWNRX, when they want to pull the trigger, they absolutely can. So Alpha 7 better be ready for this. They do hit the shot onto Frozen as they approach. There's a 3v3 right now.
Oh, mate. It's a bit awkward as well with Power of how they've been playing this one.
ये मार खाने वाला है.
Sussed out from the position. Bit of a backstab could occur.
Satan knock.
Satan's gone, though. Cleaned up on the flank back around as Koa assists once again. And it continues. Problems occurring for Power more and more. You're also getting the
Gone.
stick in from Reject.
Moneymakers fail रहे बे इस मैच में.
Wiping Power out of the
5
equation.
finishes 4 man strong.
Goodness me, they're gone. Down towards this south side. I mean, they've been roaming for a while, looking for a position to stay. They battle off versus IWNRX. Not an easy team to go toe
Yeah.
to toe with.
और एक
And
frag.
that is 4MV
Alpha
out.
4MV बाहर.
Just a weird play.
Alpha 7
for
6
4MV this
finishes
game
4 man strong.
overall.
Let's go.
A lot of chances, a lot of bones thrown their way, and not a single one chewed upon. I mean, they're right on the edge.
ओए रिजेक्ट टोक्यो से फाइट होने वाला है क्या Alpha 7 का?
Playable. I mean, I think right now, making the push down
Oi.
towards the line is going to be really difficult. Alpha
Danger
7
push.
coming
2
up
बंदे गए
versus
रिजेक्ट टोक्यो. 3 बंदे
Reject
गए.
now.
Oh, they're cleaning house one by one, annihilating their way through them, getting up close to close the distance, and the shot betrays them. Alpha 7 go
Crazy.
and make that look easy. That's a couple of seconds on a
Crazy,
fight with
Mario,
a clean
bro.
sweep.
10
What?
elims. Mate, I was just talking about what they could maybe do next. Look back at
Bro.
the screen. Alpha 7's wiped the floor over.
Alpha 7
They don't exist. They're gone.
They're gone now. It's Alpha 7's land.
They are
Reject
built
were just living
freaking
in
different,
their
bro.
dream. And it turned into a nightmare for
they
them.
are built freaking
hoping to make the
different.
best of the
क्या
situation.
वाइप किया मैं रिजेक्ट
3
टोक्यो
of the
को?
4 alive and kicking. Bit of splash
क्या
damage.
मारे
from
मार
I'd be
क्या?
terrified if I was Kagasaka right now.
You
I
don't
just
want to reel
watched-
in Alpha 7, mate.
Yeah, I just watched the team get
Crazy.
stripped to pieces over on that western side. Come back down towards the
Cold,
south,
एकदम
please.
cold push,
It's not
bro,
like
cold.
we've got 3 apartments that maybe you could stay in potentially. DplusKia
Wow.
dealing with Moneymakers. They assault on towards their position.
Moneymakers
Bad
for
nade
the
from
DplusKia. ये भी अच्छा fight
And
होगा.
another bad nade there from Cole.
Also
This
knock.
is all going wrong for the
Knock
Moneymakers.
नहीं finish हुआ.
I mean, they're dumping the utility. They're trying to force them out, see if they can do much with it, but it's a bit of an elongated fight. That one could be nice, at least, to establish some damage back. There's the up-close angle. Koa dropped once more inside of this match in a very unfavorable position.
Nalbanok.
Response is good, though, Blank. Nice three-pointer there with an 8.
Absolutely, really, really good here from DplusKia. They're handling it. I mean, they are down to 2 players. This counts a lot here, though. Needs to find some kind of value of
Nice
that
one,
play.
Vicky.
K comes through, though. The flying shot with the S4K.
Last man है क्या?
Oh, mate. it
Last
is the
one, एक ही
Flying
बंदा
Dutchman,
बचा है.
just breathing his way through the air,
Well
bit
played,
by bit,
DplusKia.
blowing them to pieces. And they're making this one work. The elongated fight that seems to be going in their way cleanly now.
Icy Boss on the side, though, with a nade could be devastating if he places it just right. Getting the nade through the window onto the stairs, not that difficult to hit either. So I think Icy Boss could potentially hit something big here. Just tosses it out into the open.
मार देंगे,
room,
इसको भी
though,
मार
does
देंगे.
not get anything
DplusKia.
done.
But ये
So
zone
I
के अंदर
see
नहीं है
from
बे.
Moneymakers, probably his last stand here
20 सेकंड में निकलना पड़ेगा
versus
इनको.
DplusKia.
How awkward can he make it? And how bad's it going to get for the Alliance side? Ooh, nade in over the back, detonating the vehicles and taking a man with it. Woohoo, lucky to be alive on the drop there for brute force.
अगर
Yeah,
नीचे
Neos is
गिरा होता तो मर
living.
जाता हूँ.
Another nade comes through. Not sure if it's good
Nalbanok.
enough. Icy actually is going in. Finds Nobu from DplusKia. He's still going too.
Zone start हो गया भाई. निकलो DplusKia उधर से.
Right in the building at the moment.
Give himself
जल्दी वहाँ से हटो.
his little paws scurrying along. I mean, if he can make it more awkward, find a way
Ollie.
to at
मार
least
दिया finally.
maybe take a
चलो
few out
निकलेंगे
with it
DplusKia.
on exit. It could have worked out well. But that's
कौन
the end of his
रोकेगा
story as they
Alpha
are
7 को
able
इस
to
match
remove
में?
the vermin.
Yeah, I mean, if maybe
कौन
got that
रोकेगा?
volley off on this west side of the map, I think they're just gearing up to wait for a fight to take place, and they're going to be all over it. Kagasaka tries to get Gun into position, but he's Naoto. Does
Mafioso,
find
please get revved,
Mafioso
bro.
on that edge. That could be big, especially with the circle starting to push in. Reef has to make a tough decision.
नहीं करेंगे
Does he try and deal with the player that's tried to come up close to
11
him?
finishes
or
for
needs to
Alpha
go
7.
this res? And I think he has to straight away go for this res, but I don't think he's got
What?
enough time. He has to just leave. Mafioso's down, and that is a big blow
बहुत सही रहता
to
वो.
Alpha 7's strength in this lobby.
Oh, you're ruining them, mate.
3 man
You
है,
couldn't even
3
get
man
back
है.
in through the
कोई
zone in
बात नहीं,
time.
निकाल
Blank.
लेंगे
You've
फिर भी.
really ripped them to pieces.
not?
और एक
off the
बंदा
back
knock
of the
है, Alpha 7
engagement.
के.
He's down and
Oh,
out,
dear.
so that's 2 for the price of 1 from the response. Going for the pickup. Oh, Blank. It's all going wrong for Alpha 7 in the late game. Maybe there's still some time for him to build off this,
कोई
though.
बात नहीं,
It's
कोई
down
बात
to
नहीं,
the
कोई बात
duo
नहीं, कोई
now,
बात
really. You're being pushed hard on this. They've got to play defense, and they've got to connect those shots.
Yeah, smart play here from DplusKia. They instantly see this. They know they don't have a lot of places to go right now, so they have to go for the third party. They lose a player, and Carrillo, as well as McGrellin, holding on. But these
One
nades
good
come
nade
close
from
towards
K
them, right on the edge of the
will
blue.
wipe Alpha 7, bro.
Devastating. McGrellin is trying to make his
उतार
way
दिया K ने.
in. Great shots to the all.
बहुत प्यारा उतारा बे K ने.
Who's been a monster today so far.
Can he get the last man?
Oi!
Oh, shot back on the drop down. At least it's the trade.
जाते
getting on
जाते
his
उसने K को
feet.
मार के गया.
See if they can salvage
K-
it. But the
can
game
K get
itself
revved?
for Alpha 7, it will not be theirs. Out in 5th.
Alpha 7
Man, it felt like it could have been so
nice
much
try,
better.
nice try.
But
So
Revo
अच्छा
just
खासा
makes a
point
big
लेके गया
mistake
वो.
trying to pick Mafioso up. And I think if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
Mafioso,
yeah.
you're just saying, don't res me.
Just leave me.
I'm done.
Yeah.
We need to get 3 players into this zone, and this is taking way too long. So, for Mafioso, potentially calls for the res, potentially
तुम लोग
Revo's
ने एक
just too
पैटर्न
good of a
नोटिस
friend.
किया जो लोग बहुत
Did not
एग्रेसिव
want to
खेलते हैं ना
leave
इस
a man
लॉबीज में
behind, but in a situation
उनका
like
chicken नहीं हो रहा
that,
है.
you've got to go. CAG, they've been
Nice
going
spotting,
absolutely
bro.
nuclear with some of these
DplusKia
plays from
भी
the
बाहर.
sideline, though. That's why
चलो
there's so
brute
much
force
pressure on
time to
this.
push.
The decision making
Nice
has to
rock,
be
nice rock, nice
pristine.
rock, nice
Brute
rock.
Force do get stuck in. That's actually a knockback onto the Alliance side as well, which does turn up the heat a little bit and maybe provide some room for CAG to get stuck in with the
CAG
top
का भी एक
half
बंदा
from
को
the
मारे.
side.
बे,
The
brute
wind goes
force.
against them though. Brute Force clapped back. The fight continues on, and we're seeing the issues arise. This is where Jimmy's power play could be a huge
What?
maneuver. You're talking about the fact it's not worth going
Judo
for it
Alliance
then.
क्या
It
दिमाग
could
लगाए
be
बे?
now. He's got the close angle clear as well,
Yeah.
peppering damage
Well
down,
played,
and it's
Jimmy,
good
well
for him
played,
to
well
clean
played.
up. So Alliance making some smart moves here.
Yeah, real clean. Neos even
Judo का
actually
chicken है
on
guys.
his pass
Judo का
in,
chicken है.
took a shot of
बहुत सही खेले
Kagasaka,
वो.
hit one of those other knocks, so Jimmy's life was made a whole lot easier. Pre-pod, up front, very low HP, is taken down, and Jimmy's still up, hasn't been shut down just yet, and Cluck is just taking names. They're desperately trying to get this res off here, Jackie.
Oh, it's the nade, though. This could be the big moneymaker around the sideline. If you're able to hit that one as a haymaker, it keeps the pressure on them. And you've got
क्या
all
formation
eyes
है बे
drilled
Yudu
in
का?
on the backside of
Sexy
the rock,
formation.
clearing
गया,
the
गया,
cover as
गया,
they
पूरा
turn
गया.
it. It's going to have to force
गया,
it
गया.
out.
Last man
Splash
standing
damage round the corner.
Last man
one-for-one
standing
trade onto either side. Alliance really committing into the fight, but the tides, they're starting to turn blank. You're finding an opportunity back for Brute Force. A menial one at that, but if they can do something off this mid, you've got a bit of space to work with.
Circle will push him in soon. Chudo picking himself a first aid kit, has to hit something, but Jimmy's off angle here is devastating. He has to win this engagement, moves out, the molly's there and will finish him off. Brute Force goes down, the Alliance will pick up those 10 points.
Yudu का formation ही बड़ा sexy था बे.
With the other boys in the lobby.
जो plan इनका था ना, Cat को बाहर करने का sexy plan था.
Keep it tight, but in the end, it is the Alliance that are able to unite and find that one.
Damn, bro.
Oh, the decision making as well. Fair play to Jimmy with the backstab and the repositioning.
चलो अब बढ़ते अपना match 5 की तरफ.
Sort of an interesting player to suddenly make a big come up. Here's reject though. DplusKia.
DplusKia was a reject Tokyo. Let's go.
Nice nade, Jackie.
Oh, that's huge, actually.
Nice one, Sarah.
Close aggression as well, but this time does go in there.
Nice trade.
Sarah is able to defend in the close quarter.
Reggie knock.
What's happening?
KB knock.
Get back in through the doorway blank, but it's all going wrong. I might have cursed them with my very
क्या खेल रही है reject Tokyo?
Now the tables have turned entirely.
ये क्या खेल रही है reject Tokyo?
Chip damage off to
Sorry, reject नहीं. DplusKia.
The longer it's gone on,
क्या खेल रही है?
hemorrhaging players, you're in a really bad spot. At least try
बहुत ज़्यादा
and
aggressive.
the space for Julio's nades from the sideline.
Yudu Alliance आ गया भाई third party करने.
You have realized the
L लगने वाली है. दोनों teams की L लगने वाली है.
And really raise hell.
Yeah, it's a sick little angle coming through from the Alliance. Straight in there, looking to hit some nades, do some chip damage. Duello in a horrible spot at the moment. Nade goes
Reject
up,
Tokyo
now
बाहर
DplusKia,
at hashtag
big
16.
challenge on their hand.
2v4 situation for DplusKia.
Chips now at the moment, alongside with Osal. Not an easy fight here, Jackie. I think they did just lose another player. Nobu takes a massive amount of damage. Shots just going through the smoke. Osal goes down to Jimmy.
Yeah, you can run away with this one.
Chips
now.
is the last
Easy
man standing for
pickings
DplusKia.
The damage you've been able to establish. They picked their timing perfectly on that fight.
Yeah.
Came in with great cover as well. Oh, the near miss on the close range angle. It could have been a bit of a saving grace for them, but you've really got to hit those shots blank, and they are just
मैंने बोला ना.
Olio,
मैंने बोला ना.
nicely done here for Alliance coming
well
off
played,
the
Yudu.
chicken dinner as well.
Well played.
Into this match. I mean, they've just completely cleared out that southwest side.
दोनों गए top 3 के teams.
What was
now it's time for Alpha 7 to climb. Oh, Alpha 7 का Morpheus will not finish.
You removed 2 teams. That's massive for the guys on Alliance. Boom though, taking shots over towards DRX. They have actually fanned out quite a bit over towards this southwest side, and I like that play. Should be able to pick up a nice elimination there on top of it, but they see 4MV. They're stuck down towards the lower ground. They try and go for this split here. Power is in the wings though, Jackie.
There's room for someone else to get involved.
Revonock.
They're quick enough to make it over there, spreading themselves out. Pot shots being taken back down. They're closing the gap between them. You've got
nice one, Redock.
For Miracle Vibes, at least trying to stay alive.
Yudu Alliance. Danger flow में दिख रहे हैं. 9 finishes, 4 man strong.
But they can reset from it.
Brother, we've got Alliance up to 9 eliminations on the game. Jimmy,
Alpha 7 बाहर.
He was on 1% before he bled out. They pick him up. This is insane behavior from the guys on Alliance. No, he's down. He's dead.
इधर क्या opening दिया बे K ने बहुत crazy opening दिया.
Quick replay though. This fight was.
This is what happens when the best of the best compete against each other, bro. The competition is too real.
But Alliance just waiting here, ready to push in. I think they were very on the ball, on the money. Even from this fight, head over towards Alpha 7 versus 4 Miracle Vibes, because you're picking and choosing where you can head in. It's like sort of taking it away here in this game. It's really good to see. These nades aren't amazing though.
शैक में खेलते वक्त ऐसा स्मोक्स करना बहुत जरूरी है. क्या नेड भैया, एक नंबर क्लक. पेटी.
Just at least commit onto it and have that to work.
Nice one,
with.
nice one.
Angle though through the clip of the doorway, they run on in.
11 frags.
An Alliance silencing the power fans. They were flying the flag high inside of the venue.
12 frags, 2 man strong.
As they come out from this one, they're going to use the vehicles. Start to pop over towards.
Entry अच्छी है, लेकिन बैठने का तरीका अभी बड़ा कैजुअल.
Headshot.
Oh, mate, yeah, that's despicable, Blank. The initial engagement's good for him, but he keeps it going. Hang on a minute. He's not content with that, is he? He wants to take down the whole squad on his lonesome. He's the last man. Belly brown pepper in the top. He's got the back for the closer as well.
And with that,
Brute Force living up
Brute Force finally एक अच्छा performance दिखा रहे bro. 9 finishes, 3 man strong.
Haven't seen too much of them.
Spike भाई, आपके favorite squad in this tournament. Favorite तो नहीं है भाई, but I'm rooting for.
Yumi's down as well.
ओए, boom के 2 बंदे knock.
fact that you got
against
the
Tynba
underneath, just dealing with the entirety of the team on his loan. So
Long is the last man standing for Tynba.
Some huge action for himself.
Not the last
will
man,
be
bhai.
taken out.
और भी बंदे
Just
हैं क्या?
one
कहाँ है?
final player there from
बहुत दूर है
Tiamba.
Bond.
Somehow, Boom's able to hold on. It looks really
Nice one,
bad
Boom, nice one.
inside that building.
आ गया, Bond आ
He's
गया.
on his way. License to eliminate.
Oh, he's coming up. If he can find an opportunity,
सही जगह पे गिरा
Molly
उसने
could be in a
Molly.
pretty good spot as well. Try and burn him out. Play with a range.
Nice knock.
Turns his way through the door, blows the first man down. DBS causing problems, looking for the hard commit on the back as well whilst he's dropped. And this actually does keep it guessing a little bit. Makes it far harder for Boom now. They thought they had an opportunity to reset, but Bonds turn up and he's bringing the heat to.
What?
Yumi finishes out Frenzy from his own team. That is really bad news. I mean, sure, he got an elimination for his troubles. Now shots coming through from the side. And Boom, who were in a pretty damn good position at the beginning of this map, have just done
I don't think kill feed
with it. They
दिखेगा इनको.
haven't claimed ground. They've
Xavier आ
just
गया.
sat around.
L लग गया अभी दोनों के L लग गए.
These international events is you've got to be frag heavy, and the Xavier knows it.
Oh man.
Xavier दोनों को बाहर करेगा. Tynba बाहर, Boom बाहर, दोनों बाहर होने वाला
Damage
है.
off on the initial dropout from the vehicle.
ओए क्या नेड लगी उसको.
Good use of the
Boom
nades
बाहर.
as well. They clear out the
Tynba का Bond is the last man standing. ओए.
Bond's still here though. I don't think they realised because they saw the final flush come through, but Bond's still in the wing.
What?
Nade comes through and it's the DBS on top of it. Bond goes in. The secret spy. They had no idea. The quick loot. And Tiamba lives.
क्या
to see
खेला
another
बे
day.
इसने?
Oh, that's huge from him, mate.
क्या
He
खेला
plays
बे इसने?
The initial engagements, the way he's gone back in, that's two
Wow.
cleanups from him.
Well played, bे
That's
Bond.
just absolutely genius. They had no
My name is
idea if he was
Bond.
still around. He's kept us all
James
guessing.
Bond.
Absolutely has. Pretty short.
जब वो अकेला रहा था ना उसका टीममेट सारे मर गए तो मुझे लगा
There's so
भाई
many
ये
sidelines here, and with the circle heading towards
क्या
the
सोच
northeast,
रहा है
this
अपने
is
बारे में?
sort of guaranteed
खुद को क्या सोच
victory
रहा है?
here for the moneymakers.
और उसने जो किया ना उसके बाद उसने
Cannot play up
बंद
the
कर
pressure
दिया,
here,
मेरे
will
मुंह बंद
fall
कर दिया.
underneath it.
You're picking off any of the potential opportunities that could steal this one away from you. And best case for Tiamba, really, if you just lift this one out, keeping your head down, I mean, there's a potential second place that could be accumulated for you off the back of it, as Moneymakers are just running their way through anyone that dares to fight them at this point.
Moneymakers का
Easy pickup, one by one.
100% chicken नहीं है.
Yo, this is crazy. Bond's about to get a second place off his double
Bond का
team
1v4
elimination
situation.
inside
Let's go, Bond.
House. This is insane work from Bond on Tiamba.
मैंने बोला ना
Even
धीरे-धीरे हर
challenging
कोई कमबैक
against the
करेगा.
final players
देखो
of
ये मैच में
Moneymakers.
मनी मेकर्स कमबैक
I
कर
don't
रहे
think
हैं.
he's got long left in this world, but what a performance from him this game.
Well played money
Gonna
makers.
be
Well
happy
played.
with that one. For what it was, Blank. One man left alive, just Bond. Played
Well
his part
played.
with a runaway. In the end, though,
मैंने
the
पहले ही बोला था
himself
धीरे-धीरे करके हर कोई
by
कमबैक करेगा.
Moneymaker.
चलो अब बढ़ते हैं अपना फाइनल मैच 6 की तरफ.
How can we improve our position by taking advantage of a bad one? Here's our little replay on the triple arrow goal, which
Oh, wait, that's like 6.
yes,
Maybe 7.
Somehow, some way, not many teams
Oi,
trying to
oi,
stop
oi,
them,
oi.
but is this fight between them and 4MV?
Knock finish डाल दिया, bro. Nice one, Baron.
Going down. Nice little off angle here from Baron as well, and I think that 4MV very much expecting teams to come through from that northern side, set themselves up nicely. No one really on that south side. is
Brute force
challenging
मार खाने वाली है.
Thiago Saka, why would they leave?
बोला मैंने.
It's a strong spot for them to be in.
And the vibes are good.
4MV will push.
For Miracle being able to make the plays that they need, only taking small amounts of damage, little licks here and there. There is a bit of a clash back though, as things have gone quite rough for Brute Force in terms of the damage.
Nice angle, Bedok. Nice angle.
You're looking to at least keep yourself guessing. You've seen the compound's been grabbed, that's more cover to work with.
Grenade range, they're all stacked
क्या
up
गिर रहे
here.
हैं?
Apex with 6 grenades, that one has to be big.
What?
It's right on target, takes him down, and Judo's still alive. Another one, nicely placed, but
Nice one,
Judo
nice one,
will
Doc.
go
Nice
down
one, nice
before
one.
he can send another across. There's no response. Neos does not have the angle, and Baron's far behind.
Oh, scrapping in the middle.
हो गया. Brute force.
The damage is being established. You've got
Tata,
a little bit of
bye-bye.
cover from the back line, but there's no real angle for him to help the rest of the squad. Meds being popped, so Miracle Vibes have to start moving around and getting a bit closer into this one. In the meantime, power down and out as well as they get wiped off the equation, and the gap is being closed.
तुम लोग ने नोटिस किया? Easy close in कर सकते थे 4MV, but close in नहीं किया अभी तक.
Too well. He's finally down. Neos, he's been backing off this whole time,
Yeah.
looking to actually have a better Overwatch position to help out. Rest of the squad's been finished off for
Last
it.
man,
Can he
yeah.
do something outrageous here? At least look for the
Spotted,
isolated
spotted,
fights
spotted, spotted, spotted.
he's been seen on the peak.
नहीं छोड़ेगा 4MV.
Giving away his position here just slightly. Baron moving around on the side. This is really good play from 4MV here. They've just been isolating sight lines. Neos just find a shot. Immediately has to look over towards Doc.
Well played 4MV. Well played.
They weren't taking any chances.
4 finishes, 4-man
fight,
stop. Ludo versus DplusKia.
With Alliance as DplusKia look to swarm.
Nice one, Bay.
It is Leon's.
DplusKia 2v2.
Oh, mate. D+, this would be huge for them. Already at the top of the
Nice
rankings
one.
if they can keep on climbing and
Judo Alliance का आखिरी बंदा बचा है. हमेशा ओलियो बचता है क्या? हमेशा पोलियो बचता है last.
The nade as well for the peak around the corner. See if he can get the splash damage off. It's going to be tight on the peak. Seen the man on the face. Knows that it's really getting risky now. This is looking rough.
निकालेंगे DplusKia. निकालेंगे.
Make something off it, but the nades are going wide.
Yeah, it's a nice move there from DplusKia. They're completely faking out the position where the bodies will be. And the nade comes out just a little bit too soon. Osal has a big task in front of him. Takes
Nice
a
one.
chunk of damage from the nade, but it's not enough to
This
take
new
this guy
DplusKia
down as he stands up for the rest of the
crazy,
squad
bro.
here.
Is very, very good.
And we'll finish off Alliance. Like you said, this
This,
is
I mean, this not new DplusKia. This new approach of DplusKia.
Once again,
If this was the old DplusKia, अभी तक वो center के आसपास rotation करके बैठ जाते
really good stuff for this Korean squad. I think that they've been surprising everyone today. Here's Al-Haji, decent hole, but not quite enough versus DRX.
No, not going to be enough for the Power fans again. That was when we saw them exit stage left. And they keep the pressure on at least, making it a bit more awkward for CAG on the rotate. You've got close grouping of about
Carrillo
4
knock
squads there as
from
well.
Reiji.
So not
ये
much
Reiji
room to breathe.
कहाँ से damage देता है भाई ये?
Divided amongst them, they can take their
Reject
time
Tokyo
to
का
build
best
back.
player है भाई Reiji.
Oh.
देते रहता है. ओए.
Pieces. As
What?
Kawasaka comes through, and that's Alpha 7 down. And again, I did want to say it earlier, but I feel like this is Alpha 7's biggest downfall. As you come into these
What
tournaments
the
trying
hell,
to say that,
babe?
you know, no one's your competition. I get that you want to have confidence coming into this, but you need to place your chips on the table sometimes to be like, this team's really good.
DplusKia is like killing it, bro. Alpha 7 के साथ क्या हुआ उधर?
Is something that needs to be brought up on that squad.
Boom bam हो गया भाई. 2-3 teams मिलके मारे. 4MV को भी एक kill मिला.
Not to just get demolished. I mean, they got an initial good
छोड़ो.
shot off.
Reiji को एक kill मिला और 2 frags इनको मिले. C,
Lacking their jacket.
CAG को.
Time to reset. They just got to keep it consistent.
DplusKia मार खा रही है.
This has been non-stop, obviously, ever since you saw the control from Xavier previously. It's been
Osal को निकालना पड़ेगा ये 1v1.
actually make their move past the
लग गई.
That's a nice
Excellent nade बे.
The rebound
Excellent
on
nade.
that,
कोई
it
बात
looked
नहीं,
like
कोई
it was
बात
all
नहीं.
about to go west, but you bounce
ये
it
मर
around
गया,
the
but it's
corner,
okay.
get the establishing damage off, somehow reset the fight they were thrown into. You got the backup from Reject now waking their way in through the hill as well and putting damage down from range. It's all getting messy. Living on borrowed time, there's a nice nade.
हो गया.
As well, should be able to get that right on target with the low HP. It's got to be
क्या
a good
on
fight.
point nade था बे?
He's gone.
That
Bro,
was crazy.
boom जो मार खा रही है ना bro आज.
That was just unbelievable.
वो देख के लग रहा है कि भाई this
over in CSA,
ये
honestly.
इंडोनेशिया का बेस्ट टीम है bro. Boom. इंडोनेशिया का बेस्ट टीम है.
He absolutely should have.
पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है आज. Reiji knock
Gonna get confusing for me.
गया. Reject हो गया बाहर.
Finally for Reject, it felt like they had been alive for so damn long, basically trapped in a rough spot. They're now finally taken out.
Whoa, nice knock बे.
Xavier are going from playing passive to
TNBA का एक ही
taking
बंदा
aggression
बचा है.
back onto the other squads that have been put into unfavorable positions here.
4 Miracle vibes.
Let 4MV cook.
They're split on now. I mean,
Let
this season
4MV
there's a
cook.
lot of fighting, or at least
तुम सब
hearing
लड़ो.
off in the distance. So they're going to wrap for this.
Kill चोरी
bridge
कर दिया Doc ने.
over towards our north side. Pen
Nice
IB
kill
and
chori
Alex,
from
and I
Doc.
think this is the best thing for 4MV right now is they've got so much information because they have taken space.
Nice
On
knock,
side
be.
right, though, QZ with a unreal spray.
It's off the
He's
back
late.
of the placement, and
Zone
that's
से
going
गया.
to be a rough timing on the hill. Taken
Well
down.
played, QZ.
He's
Well
finished off
played.
there, and the carnage continues there, bringing us down to just the final
Time
3
bar.
squads. 2 players knocked
Out at
one of
hashtag
them,
4.
Xavier up with 3 players still kicking. You got
Yeah.
4 Miracle vibes with 2 alive.
देखो NRX and Xavier का fight होगा और 4MV आके
between two squads.
छीन लेगा chicken
Never
dinner
an
उनसे.
ideal situation. Quick step up here from Kine. We'll spot 1 from 4MV, but that'll be about it. I think Xavier panicking almost at this point.
Script यही है.
Slowly edging forward as well due to the zone, nipping at their heels. They jump in the vehicle and make
कर
the
दिया,
ball
push कर
right.
दिया.
Engagement's good.
Nice
to
one,
at
nice
least
one,
open
nice
up.
one.
This was the worrying
मार
scenario.
दिए.
They can clean house here.
Well
They're
played,
in the
Bay.
spot.
Well
They're
played,
able to
Xavier
pick those
Esports.
up one after another, establishing the knocks and wiping them
I
out.
really thought कि भाई थोड़ा damage तो देगा NRX, but नहीं.
Massive now. You've got
One
enough
side
players.
दे दिए.
4 players alive
Xavier
to
का एक
beat
बंदा knock.
Xavier. For Miracle vibes down to 3. They were getting good chip damage off.
3v3,
They're trapped
3v3.
In terms of the setup, you're looking for the flank round the back. There could be some moves to make on this one. Nate going in from the
Doc
top.
knock नहीं खाना चाहिए डॉग.
You get the clear on both sides. Lamborghini's eating the brunt of the damage.
Nice one.
Looks to clear it from the edge.
रह गया आखिरी बंदा है Lamborghini.
For miracle vibes, it doesn't matter that they're outnumbered because they certainly aren't outgunned.
Well played 4MV. मैंने बोला था कमबैक करेगा ये टीम. कर दिया. ले, they are super happy. Smiles all around. 4MV players.
4MV
Nice, bro.
Unbelievable.
Setup ऐसा है bro. And the overall standings are here. At #1 we have DplusKia 57 points, impressive. #2 Tainba 52, Xavier 49, 4MV बोला मैंने #4 48, Alpha 7 5th आ गया भाई. कोई बात नहीं.
Take a look at placement points.
Judo Alliance 6, Reject Tokyo 7.
Two placement
देखो.
points, sorry, 4 placement points outside of their one win.
Next page भी देख लेंगे उसको बताऊंगा.
4MV, they have 3
BJK,
placement points outside of their
even
one
with
win.
a chicken dinner, they are at #8.
Xavier, 21 placement points. Tianba, 17 placement points. And even down towards the, I guess the end, Besiktas, to be fair, give them credit. They have 12 placement points outside of their chicken dinner.
DplusKia and Tianba are qualified मेरे हिसाब से. Cut off उतना ऊपर नहीं जाएगा.
Yeah, Besiktas, they've been able to get those placement points outside of their win, but they're
सबसे ज्यादा frags, most aggressive team of today is DplusKia. 43 eliminations यार. 43. Wow. I am surprised Alpha 7 only has 28 finishes.
Top of the day, I'm like, oh, is the power of career all
Wow.
in one place? I don't know about that. So for them to take that spot,
What an upgrade from DplusKia, guys. What an upgrade.
Certainly paid dividends.
Oh, we still have the group of death.
4MV 35,
Take a look
Tianba
at the
35.
page. So 8th place at the moment, 36 points. We dropped down to 35 and 9th. And of course, our top 12 will be qualifying to the main event. And we still
Money
have
makers,
teams who have not played
35,
yet.
32.
And
भाई,
we can see it's
जिनका भी
actually
20
not
point है ना,
that big
bro.
gap here between, Inko, Kagasaka,
Boom
Power,
Esports,
IWNRX.
ये सारे
DRX, a little bit lower, at 8 points, unfortunately for them. but
next 6 matches में इनको
Yeah,
at
they
least
have survival stage
एक
place still.
40-45 points निकालना पड़ेगा.
If
तभी
we
कुछ
don't
हो
make
पाएगा.
the main tournament
Unless they
of
have an insane last
It's going to be very
game,
difficult.
but 8 points from
I'm expecting a comeback from
this,
Boom
you only have to be better
Esports
than 50% of the teams.
next जब इनका होगा.